Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT Rashid's video tube. In conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am Rashid the R-Man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Glad you guys are here. You could be anywhere, but you're here. And that pleases me, and I'm really, really thankful. Thank goodness you're here. This is our home. This is our home that we're inviting you in, and I want you guys to feel at home because it's your home too. If you're a Rashid B, if you support me, which means subscribe to me, and so forth like that, and you get what I'm saying. I think I said that right, Steve. I think I said that right, without being like partial or anything. How you doing? You ready to do this? Good. Good. How fortunate we are. How lucky we are to have a place like this to come to and to talk and feel at home and talk reality. I'll just say, yeah, reality, to talk some reality. What you hear, that's Jimmy Swaggart. And he has some kind of telethon, Bible-thon thing. So just give it a few more minutes, and I didn't get a chance to turn it off. And it's not a bad thing, God and everything, you know. A lot of thankfulness needs to be going on. It's pretty frightening. Well, I turned it down. It's turned down already. Okay.
Look there, who's that girl with the beautiful hair? Making waves, Maxie. Making waves, Maxie. Loving that sun, having such fun. That's making waves, Maxie. Bell rings, look there, who's that girl with the beautiful hair? Looking smart, Maxie.
Making waves, Maxie, and looking smart, Maxie, each sold separately.
It's pretty frightening what's going on outside. It's pretty frightening. Actually, it's very frightening. It's very frightening and it's very alarming about what's happening now, today, outside. Because you're in a situation where they're opening up. They've been saying they was going to do this, but it looks like they're doing it. See, I'm sure they realized that this was the limit of businesses staying out. This was the limit of things being shut down. Past this time period, I think the economy was going to be in big trouble if they didn't open up again. So they set this limit to reopen. And now they're carrying through with it. You know. But it looks like the virus is going away and they're opening up things. It's a trick. It's like it's tricking people. And people are getting misled and thinking that the virus is gone and they're going out now, and it's like it's tricking people, and it's sad to look at because we don't know the overall outcome to this. We don't know. Well, we do know that the shit is still going up. We do know the shit is not getting lower. We know it's not diminishing. We know it's not disappearing. We know it's no kind of improvements in it whatsoever. Not even the slightest. Nowhere on the planet Earth is there improvements in this shit. So how could you possibly think that everything's okay or getting okay for that matter? And it's a trap. It's a big trap. And I'm It's sad to see people falling into it. We don't know how many people getting affected or nothing. It's really scary. It's really creepy. I mean, weird. I mean, we don't know where this gonna go. We have no idea where this gonna go. How far it's gonna go. We don't know. We don't know. But it's sad to look at. It's a sad situation we're under. People are being misled. And this time the government is not doing it because they told you they was going to open up the first week of May and all of this stuff. They told you that. Now people being misled like, oh, things getting better, they opening up. And that's not what's going on. The numbers ain't going down. It's very, very frightening. It's very frightening, but we just got to wait and see what happens. You know, and hope for the best, I guess. Well, besides that, how you guys doing? Welcome to my house. Like I said, sit back, relax. Y'all know Linda on the screen there. I'm still working. I told you we're going to do a few picture ups with this right here. Yeah, we're going to do a few of these because I'm definitely a Linda Lease fan. We're Linda Lease fans around here. And I'm also a Samantha fan. Well, Samantha is on cheese, biscuits and gravy. My Firehouse. Yeah. My Sweet Firehouse, rather. Let me see, I got my notes right here. 1 minute. I gotta get these names. You know, I make these characters, and I really have to learn the names of. Remember that one? The book. Thing. All right, this Dalmatian. All right, the Almanac. Let's see, Firehouse over. Okay. Patty. Though Samantha is, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Samantha is on the list of. I'm her fan too, but she has her own thing on cheese, biscuits, and gravy. Patty May is on My Sweet Firehouse. I'm her fan also. I got Man Rashid written down. Yeah, what is this shit? 1 second, guys. I came across this book. Rashid's book. Hold on. Let me see this. Main score. Oh, yeah, the Rooster Plucky and...
Ballerina Lady Lovely Locks, with you I can pretend I'm a ballerina princess. With pixie tail magic in my hair, dancing with ballerina made with fair hair.
See their long lacy gowns, silky hair combed up or down, braids and curls styled everywhere by the pixie tails they wear. That's the magic that happens for you in the kingdom of lovely locks.
Just arrived the curly kittens with sparkling hair. They smell like flowers. Dolls and kittens each sold separately.
Look at this. That's the song we're using. Yeah, that's the song we're using, I think it is. For the book club. Which we're going to launch. Yeah, we're going to launch that. I forgot all about it, actually. We didn't. We forgot all about it. That's why we make these books, so we can't forget about it. Then we got Dalmatian, then we got the Almanac. Okay, I understand now. Okay, so we'll get that on the way soon. It's somewhere. Just say it's somewhere. I can't, you know, there's so many shows around here. I'm getting launching. It's pathetic. But it's just, you know, these are new shows. So they have to be in order. Where I can, where they can be seen, yeah, the way they can be seen in order. So I need y'all to be patient for that. There will be, you know. If you notice that I'm being a little bit more quaint, casual. I'm not swearing a lot and because because we're going through a tough. I'm explaining, and basically y'all know why. Y'all mature people know why. We're going through a very tough time right now, and I want to come off like, I don't want to be hard right now. We're dealing with enough hardness in the world, and I don't want y'all to listen to this and think, okay, Rashid, the swearing, cursing, really hard, because I don't, we're going through enough of that, stressing. So I want to come off in a decent way, lower the swearing a little bit, This is killing me. This I ain't gonna say it's like being fucked in the ass, but this is killing me, dude. I mean, this nice shit is really.
Who's the swingin'est darling? Who can swing when she's walking?
Come on, Swingy, do your thing.
Come on, swing it, feel the beat. Swing your arms and you shuffle your feet. Swing your hair, swingy do. Dance with Swingy and she dances with you.
Swingy's the only doll that dances with you. Comes with her own record, too, from Mattel.
But you know what, guys? We don't need to listen to anything hard right now or a cavity. And we don't need our conversation to be a cavity because we're going through so much right now. So we, lay off the swearing a bit. It's not going to hurt. It's only for a little while till they come up with a vaccine or whatever. Until, everything subsides. But, well, I was about to say something else, but that's okay. I'll put it in another term. So that's why I'm like this. And y'all mature people know that already. I'm sure y'all know that already. Back Monday, day is 5/4/2020, and we realized that a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff without jobs. They're not working and everything, and paying bills, and the food is getting scarce. So it's a lot going on right now. And the thing is, overseas they're going through a lot also. If you just seen, if y'all just know about what they're going through over there, it's really, really bad what they're going through in like Syria and so forth like that. It's really bad. With starvation, they're literally starving to death, for Christ's sake. We went out yesterday, we couldn't believe our eyes, but we're dismissing it because it was a Sunday. I forgot it was Sunday. We got in the house, we almost had a fit. That's how bad it is out there. We almost had a fucking fit when we got in the house because I didn't know that it got that bad. But then it was like, okay, it's Sunday. Okay, it's usually day and Sunday. And it's like, oh, thank God. Because I didn't, but God forbid if we go out. I heard this now. I got this guy on YouTube. It's this guy who walks around New York City. Yeah. And he's telling the truth about shit. Now the news, they show people all outside hanging out and all. I'm telling you, this guy takes his camera, connects it to his body, which that's something we was going to do. I was going to do that. But it's a long story why we decided not to. He attaches his camera onto his body and he goes out walking. He wants everybody to see the truth. Like, what? Dude, it was scared the bitch shit out you, man. I'm telling you, it's almost like it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and yet it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's so creepy to look at. I mean, we're talking business hours. Looks like it's like 2 o'clock in the morning at night. That sounds really crazy, but it just looks so fucking morbid, dude. Like people just wiped off the earth or something. And he does this, and they give him money. He actually is getting money. Yeah, they donating to his ass while he do it. That's what he wants to do. This Oriental guy, and they give him money. They like it. They praise him. Kiss his ass? Yeah, they was kissing his ass and everything, babe. We were shocked. Because I was like, well, this is something I was going to do also. I just didn't. We just decided not to do it. But it's just amazing how it's just nobody's out, you know. But when you watch the news and everything, they make you think it's people out walking around and shit. You know, I understand the news is a show. It's a show, so you gotta look good. And they can't report people ain't on the street, for Christ's sake. It look fucking weird. Then we got issues where these people are stepping to the authorities and saying, don't tell us not to, you know, social distance, and they fighting the authorities. The cops was beating the fuck out of somebody. Rodney King and shit, this motherfucker, because he jumping all over, don't tell me what to do. The cops beating the fuck out of somebody, so that shit starting to happen. People getting bold, but they're forgetting that they said they was gonna open up shit the first week of May. They said that. Some people said the 15th of May, and watch the 15th, people are gonna think, oh, they doing it because things getting better. That's not what he's doing it. He's doing it because if we don't do it, the country's in fucking trouble if we don't do it. Enough is enough. 3 months, 2 months. It's time to open up shit or we fucked. That's why he's doing it. And on top of it, it doesn't, you know, it's not necessarily like people gonna go spend money. You know, who's stupid enough to go shopping now? Not food now. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Food shopping, we understand that. But who's stupid enough to go out there and go shop? I mean, this ain't the time for that shit right now. Your ass on the line. So even though they opening up, I mean, who's stupid enough to say, let's go to a restaurant and eat? So all time is going to tell what's going on here. You can't run, you can't hide. It's going to just tell if this is success or not. We are Doubting Thomas around here. Yeah, we're huge Doubting Thomas around. There's no fucking way that any business gonna be a success right now. It's impossible. Not cursing or downing anything, but who's crazy? That's what I'm saying. Who's crazy enough to go the fuck out in it? We take a huge fucking risk here. I mean, like, I don't know who's gonna go out in that shit and just say, let's go to a restaurant, for Christ's sake. Let's go hang out and go to a mall. Who the fuck gonna go to a mall, dude? Who in their right mind gonna go to a fucking mall? Knowing that this virus is still shooting up to the fucking ceiling. I don't understand that. I don't get that, but you know, it takes all kind of people that is on the earth today, and you'll be surprised. You know, you'll be surprised. We can't, yeah, that's what I'm saying, we can't figure it out. I can't figure it. We can't figure it out. Save my balls, I can't figure that one out, but that's what these people want to do. You know, so be it. Who am I to, you know? It feels good to be on the air, though. I tell you that much. It feels real good to be on the air. Bright-eyed, bushy tail on a Monday, starting off the week. You know, and I'm still working on Linda Lace. Y'all see on that screen right there. And I swear, from Linda Lace, I want to move to Greenwood. I just want to move to Greenwood. I want to get that started. I really do. That Rashid book club that we saw just a few minutes ago, we was going to talk about our shit. I remember now. Yeah, I remember. But we was going to talk about other books also. Yeah, we was going to talk about other books also. That should be kind of fun. Yeah, when I'm thinking about it, that should be really fun when we get into that. Yeah, that should be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. We got the thing set up and everything. What was it, chicken or some shit? Can't remember. Damn it. Yeah, that should be pretty fun setting that up. Talking about Rashid's books and Rashid's literature. Maybe we could go back when we were younger and I wrote those books. Maybe we could talk about them. I could resurrect some of them. I don't know. It's a thought. Not if it's an occult discussion, though. Yeah, not if it's an occult discussion, we won't do it. But like, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with us talking about Rashid literature a little bit in that, with some local book discussions that people read out in the real world, not just Rashid's imagination shit. That should be pretty exciting to do. When we get the time, we'll get that started. They got a lot of plans started, for the shysters. I mean, it's a lot of shit. I just don't know where to begin. And we're constipated on this Linda Lace. It's like, this is going to take time because I'm doing frame after frame after frame. But I think we're back, practically finished right now. I think we're finished. I was going to get a sideways shot, but I think that's it. Yeah, we're going to get that. And that's going to last. And I think we're okay. We can go and wrap this up. It's my sweet firehouse. That's done already. And it's done. My Sweet Firehouse is the weirdest show. I'm sorry, I just gotta say, My Sweet Firehouse is one of the weirdest shows that we have on RBT. And I can't wait to air it. That way we can see, from a distance. You know how you do a picture, if you put your face up to the picture, we gotta stand back and look at your material that way. And that way you can really see what your material is about. And you get appreciation, and most important, you know where to tweak it at. It's okay, I gotta change it right here, I gotta change some right here. So it's okay. You know. I can't wait till that air so I can do that to My Sweet Firehouse. Because I really want to see that in a different light, to know where we're going at with that, because that's fucking weird. I just gotta say, it's just one of the weirdest shows we have. I don't know what made me really create that. It's just one of the weirdest goddamn shows we have. I mean, whatever kind of show this is, it's just weird. So I'm really looking forward to watching it in a different angle. That way I can know where we're going with that, really. And ain't fucking shit about that. That lifted, a lot of people are getting back to this issue, which we're going to touch base on it from time to time, but we're not going to stay on the issue for obvious reasons. Because we can't, I mean, nobody knows what to say on the news, and nobody knows what to really say. People say anything out their mouth, talking about something over and over again. The point is, like, guys, we got to wait. We got to wait. What do wait mean? W-A-I-T, wait. We gotta wait. That's the only way we know how to deal with this shit. I mean, they're not gonna say that, so they're gonna keep lingering these stories on like they know what to say, and they really don't know what to say. So I don't even watch the news, really. I turn from them because they don't know what they say. There's nothing on there. But people are watching. Do we still gotta stay in the house? Are we still self-quarantined? You know, then you find out, yes, we are still, but they're not gonna say it for some reason. See what I mean? They're not going to say it for some reason. But they didn't lift that. They didn't lift it by far. Even the places where they did lift it, I have yet heard that just told the people they are lifted from self-quarantine. Only place I heard like that is in China, when they did this. But here in America, I have yet heard somebody say it exactly like that. I heard speculatories about it, like, and then I didn't hear it. I didn't never hear it. And then you see police officers beating the fuck out of people outside. It's crazy as shit. Crazy as shit. Well, so many ways, I'm telling the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying. If I'm getting something wrong, you know what the hell I'm saying. Nobody lifts a goddamn thing, and the police officers got their foot up people's ass outside. Because the people think we lifted. I mean, shit. But, you don't know. Nobody knows what's going on, really. And they probably thinking it's all government shit. They're trying to say it was created in a laboratory. Now, the United States threatening China. Let us find out. That's your ass. Let us find out. That's your ass. Letting China know right away. The United States said, that's your ass. Let us find out. But there's no evidence whatsoever about it. It's just this everybody ready to rip each other heads off, and the shit's still here. Gotta wait till it's over to do all this shit. That's what I'm saying. Gotta wait till it's over. Once it's over, then you can do all this shit you want to do. Beat somebody up. Or whatever you fucking want to do. Everybody's so bloodthirsty and want to get revenge. But guess what? The shit's still going on, so you can't. You can't. It's that simple. You can't. You gotta wait. Back to old Linda here. We're going back and forth. I tell you, we're going back and forth on this damn thing. Because people want to talk about this issue we going through. Y'all know Rashid keep it real with shit. And we talk about stuff over here. This is my house and everything. I'm going to talk about what's going on here. At the same time, we're going to talk about Rashid content. So it's kind of a situation. Down Nation. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that Down Nation, man. I have some ideas, though. That's what I'm saying. We have some ideas. But we still, all in all, I don't know what I'm going to, we still debating on what to do with it. I don't know. But I have some really rich ideas about what to do with Down Nation. Really, really rich ideas. And I can't wait to get started on it. I really can't. That's going to be fun. It's just sad that, people don't understand where I'm coming from with this. They like to laugh and make jokes and everything. And it's sad that people don't understand where I'm coming from with this. How women don't have shit. Women don't have nothing in this world. And surprisingly, I think they're okay with that. I think so. I think they're okay with that. Because if it was an issue, you'll hear more about it. It's not like a woman voting. It's not like stuff like that. I'm talking about as far as women, I'm not going to say leading, but leading. I don't think there's no kind of, God. Women are smart. Women are very smart. They know what to, go after or go in. If a woman running for office, other women, they say, we ain't going to back her up. Now, that woman out there saying that Biden did this to her, did this to her, this to her. And I don't see no support, But it's something that happened with women I wanted to talk about. I just came out with it. I came out what it is. Y'all came out what it is. But it was something along the lines of See, women ain't gonna support each other. It was somewhere along the lines like that. Women ain't gonna support each other. They just not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. That was Hillary Clinton. They didn't support her. All the women did not support her. You would think she would have all the women. No, she didn't have all the women. But you would think she'd have all the women. No, she didn't have all shit. She had all the women. She probably would have won. She probably would have won to be the first female president. I heard Ethiopia has a female president. Yeah, the Ethiopia, these UK, it's a lot of UK countries that have women presidents, but you don't hear about it. You get to the West Coast, you get to America, so you don't hear about shit. You know, America, like Russia, Germany, you won't hear no shit about a woman running like in like presidency and stuff. You won't hear that. But you go to like these places like Ethiopia, Egypt, and stuff. Now Egypt is run by a man, I know, but Ethiopia, I think, is run by a woman. I think so. But that's about to say that's another reason. You don't see women talking about that. That there is a woman leader. During the Clinton, when Hillary was running, a woman could have said that. Is a woman right now that's running such as a hyper-womanhood. Hyper-womanhood, I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think women give a fuck about it. I don't think they give a shit about it. So anybody wants to hype up womanhood and stick up for women, I think it's quite frankly, I think it's a waste of time because women ain't going for that shit. They just don't want to hear it. Not all, but most. And if they did, Hillary will be president right now. I bet you see that from that. Which is not a bad thing because we live in a cutthroat world. And we don't know what's going to happen to you if you do decide to do this tremendously rare action to dive into womanhood and like they should rule this, they should do this, they should be in charge of this. You need a tremendous lot of support to do some shit like that. And women ain't nowhere near getting that. Yeah, they don't have that. They ain't gonna get that. So that's understandable. It's not really a bad thing. Now, Linda here, that's how I do it around here. I got no complaints because my South decent women, they gonna make sure I hype up womanhood around here. Now, around here, Linda Lace, I have her picture above my computer. Now, look at this right here. Look at that right there. That's above my computer. I dropped that. I'm going to get it. Look at that right there. That's above my computer right there. Check that out. That's above my computer. I just want her, it's on my walls right across from me right now as I'm speaking to you. I want her in my face because, see, that's the only way I'm going to keep, like right now. She's on the screen right now. I want, because that's the only way I can stay focused on, and ideas come to my head. You know, ideas come to my head. And having her in my presence at all times will do that. Now that's her cousin, right? Across from her with the gray hair and gray eyes. That's her cousin. Linda and her was raised together. They weren't raised together, but they known each other since they were babies. And I told you, her cousin come down to spend the summertime with her every summer. Yeah, her cousin drives an ice cream truck. She's in college. And she comes down and spends the summer with Linda every summer, you know. This animation is kind of funny because she ain't gonna never go home. Now, yeah, it's gonna just a continuous of summertime. Probably have a couple of things where it's winter time and they talking on the phone or some shit like that. Maybe. We don't know. But for the most part, it's going to stay in the summer. You know, she ain't never going to go, like, back to college and all of this shit. She's always going to be there in the summertime at all times. Which, you know, I smile when I think about it, because it should be something to see. Like, now this bitch is down here for the summer, but she never goes. You know, summer never ends in this animation. It never ends. Yeah, so that's a little different. You don't see that a lot in animation when it's just something lingering on like that. Pretty alright. I like this shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's freaky.
Come on, you guys. The sun's already up. It's going to be a golden day.
Let's eat! Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Crispy, crunchy graham cereal, family breakfast treat. Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Golden honey, just a touch with Graham's golden wheat.
It's a great tasting part of a complete breakfast for the whole family.
Try those golden grahams and have a golden day.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome. I can't wait to dive into it. Excited about it. Very, very excited about it. Something different. That's what I'm trying to bring to the animations on RVT. Something unique and different that nobody ever heard of before. Yeah. And to be vintage. All my shit is vintage. I mean, you won't hardly ever catch nothing in modern times and modernness. I don't know why. And this pisses a lot of people off. I know. I just sense it. You know. She was with the vintage shit. Why can't you? Well, it's the year 2020. It's just ain't my fault they ain't go out in their style. You know? After all, that house that Linda lived in, yeah, that's up to date. That's like back in the 60s, right? Yeah. Well, that's only a decade from our here. That's from the 50s. Yeah. I just can't get out of vintage, man. Vintage and retro. I just can't get out of it. I just love it. I fucking love it. Then you got the vectors, the comic, like in a comic book, those squares in a comic book, without the characters, it's just colorful squares. They're called vectors. I like vectors. I could create with vectors, you know? And it's like something coming out of a comic book or something like that. That shit fucking rock, man. I'm straight eccentric. I can't help it. I can't help it. We very eccentric. I just like vintage. I'm just like, I can't let it go. I can't. I don't want to let it go. But for all intents and purposes, I just want people to get me. You know, I just want people to understand me, of why I do the things and like the things I like and stuff like that. It's a very interesting storyline. How these two girls are very close. And when you saw the preview before, how Roxy, that's her name, that's her cousin name, that's Linda's cousin name, Roxy, was staring at Linda while she was talking and shit, like, I mean, it's always a shock to see her, but then, yeah, as the summer progressed, Roxy get accustomed to Linda and get used to her, but when she first show up, she's always shocked because she's not used to seeing her. And you got the women in the neighborhood talks about Linda like that's one dizzy ass bitch. That's a dizzy ass bitch, man. She's just airheaded, you know. Which is me. I'm a father, and I'm a cartoonist. So I raised her that way. You know, cartoonists are crazy. Y'all know that. Cartoonists are just crazy. There's two kinds of crazy people in the world that's legal. It is. There's two kinds of crazy people in the world. It's cartoonists and people that make toys. We're the crazy motherfuckers in the world. You know, could be the past like we're normal, but we're really just crazy. It's toy makers and cartoonists and animators. Well, animators in general. We're the crazy motherfuckers in the world. I swear. Yawning and everything. Yeah. But it's good to be back on the air on a Monday. We have the most creativity. We're very creative. We have to be. That's our job. Now, you could tell the originals from the fake asses. You could tell the originals from the fake asses. You could say, I make toys. Somebody make toys. They're a toy maker. And they get fired from their job. They should have an area in their house. That's what I'm saying, where they make toys in their house. And I got fired from my job. Oh, then later on that day or whatever, I'm gonna go check on that person, my friend, who got fired from their job. I'm gonna go check on that person. Then I go over to their house and they down in the basement making toys. That right there is an original person. That's an original person. That's somebody who make toys for a living, but they don't really care about making toys for a living. That's just who they are. You see what I'm saying? In other words, what I'm trying to say, you either an artist or you're not an artist. Just because you got fired from your job or whatever, you should still be into what you do. You should be still. Now, I'm not talking about casual. I'm talking about professionalized. Professionalized. Especially when you're like a scientist or whatever. Especially being a scientist. In the science world, they fire you or exclude you. Usually you see them in the movies go and open up their own shit, because that's who they are. You know? They don't need a job or a paycheck to define who they are. You don't see that. It's either who you are or you're not. You know? And Linda's dad, which is me, I'm an original. So I raised her screwed up. I raised her really screwed up. I did. Always playing with her. Everything is a joke. Everything is toyish and cartoonish in our household. So she grew up that way. And she got nothing to worry about. She's going to inherit every fucking thing. Feeling like she got to work. I mean, theoretically, Linda ain't got to work. So she living her whole life on the clouds. Her and her cousin. They got a good life. They ain't got to worry about shit. She can afford to. That's just the way I you know. That's who she is. That's who she is. So she ain't got to worry about this, that, and the other, and this, and this. And part, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. And part of that courtness of her being lightheaded like that rubbed off on her cousin, because her cousin drives an ice cream truck. Her head, but not as much as Linda's. But you could see that, yeah, the mentality of this fruitfulness, like Linda likes cherries. She likes to eat cherries all the time. She likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's what she likes to eat, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff like that. Okay. She likes to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She likes cinnamon graham crackers. Yeah, cinnamon graham crackers. And all of these things are like, they add up to like, okay, this is a woman child. You heard of a man child, but you never heard of a woman child before. Okay, this woman here, she a woman, but she's a woman child. And usually they're special people. They were noted as being flower children in the 60s. They call us flower children. Because we're very light-headed. Okay, you're a flower child. In the 60s they had names for us. Okay, they're flower children. I know that is a good idea. Make something like, I don't know. Gotta wait and see. I know this is like in our world, so it's not posted in this world. Yeah. So I don't know if any hippies gonna be there. But she do fit the criteria like a motherfucker is being a hippie. Being the way she is. So what I'm trying to say, that Courtney is rubbed off on her cousin. Her cousin drives an ice cream truck. A lot of people, just because you drive an ice cream truck, that doesn't mean you like. What's the name for it? What's the word for it? Those kind of people like me. There's no name really? I don't think so. I don't think there's no name for it. For us. If you're gonna get ignorant, you just say stupid ass. But ain't no stupid ass in it. Gotta be some kind of name, but there's no name. There's no fucking name. It's just you know. That's how much they don't give a fuck about us. But if you like to kill, you like to fight, you're a thug. You're a gangster. You're a hooligan. You're a hoodlum. They got plenty of names for them. But somebody like us, like this, no names. That's how much they don't give a fuck about us. We don't man in society. And it's the truth. And y'all know that around RVT. Y'all know that. You got no names, dude. But if you like to fight, kill, and act crazy, you all of these things. And these things are you're a hooligan. You're a thug. You're a gangster. They all compliments. But somebody like us now is no name, and it wouldn't be a compliment if it was a name. That's how much they don't give a fuck about us. And that's why I hype us up around RVT. And y'all know that. Because it just don't make no... Well, I ain't gonna even say nothing, because this is they fucking shit. And now in the summertime here, they want to act stupid, and they can't. And they want to do all this crazy shit, because they can't help it, you know, violence and all this shit. Yeah, that's not the issue. The issue here is, we'll say feeble-minded. Yeah, we'll say feeble-minded. Just because Linda's cousin drives an ice cream truck doesn't mean that she's feeble-minded. There's a lot of people that drive ice cream trucks is not feeble-minded. But still, given that, that's what I'm saying. You judge by the company you keep. You see what I mean? You're judged by the company you keep. And if you see her with Linda and the way Linda is, and she drives an ice cream truck, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It definitely, get the fuck out of it. It rubbed the fuck off, dude. It rubbed off. There's no way it didn't rub off. Something the fuck rubbed off. Why ice cream truck? Why she couldn't be a cab driver? I was a cab driver. Why she couldn't be a cab driver? Why she couldn't be a... There's a lot of things a girl could do while they in college. Most of them, when you try to be a Hollywood celebrity, you're a waitress. They good with the waitress thing. Why not be a waitress? Why an ice cream truck, for Christ's sake, of all things? An ice cream truck. Oh, come now. That shit rubbed the fuck off. And plus the fact that she come down all summer. She come down for the summer. So they were kids. They were babies together doing that shit. But her cousin got more sense in her head than her. But you'll see that as the animation go on, the animation, you know. You'll see that her cousin got more sense in her head than Linda. I'm saying it like it is. She does. No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's not a thing where her cousin makes all the corrections about Linda. She corrects Linda all the time. That's bullshit. Linda tells her things like that and then leave her cousin with her mouth hanging. Yes, I'm saying, with her mouth hanging open. That's what she does. Linda says shit and that cousin is stuck there with her fucking mouth hanging open. But she don't correct Linda by far and say, no, this and this and this and that. No, you won't see that. And they've been that way ever since children. Because Linda is very independent. Don't forget, Linda's a writer. Yeah, Linda's a writer. Her cousin's in college. I don't know what she's taking. I don't know what she's studying though. I don't know. But that's just some wild shit. You know, like, you can't tell her nothing. You know, you can't tell Linda shit. No doubt about it. Linda know right from wrong, and she ain't that stupid to go out there and walk in front of a moving, busy traffic. She ain't that stupid to do that. So she got her sense. She just do what she want to do. She's a writer. She's a creator. Trying to be like her father, which is me, Rashid. She's trying to be like me. She said my dad's an animator. Yeah, I'm going to be a writer. I'm going to be a writer. And from what I understand, she's pretty good. She's pretty damn good. You just wondering, shit, like, this girl is a trip, you know. She has She has a perpetuity with herself, with her writing. It's like that. She has a bond with her writing. Yeah. She has that with it. She made that with herself. She has a purity, a perpetuity, whatever the fuck that word. Yeah. She made that with herself, with her writing, which is awesome. You hardly see that. A perpetuity. You hardly see people with that devotion like that, unless they're real hardcore writers. And that's what she has. And she does what I do, what I did. When I went to school, like I said, I came home and wrote down what I was doing for the day, what happened to me for the day. Not what I'm doing for the day, but what happened to me today. Then I fucked around and drew a picture about it. So I had this massive book. About the end of the year, I had this massive book. The fucking monkey stole it, but I still did that. So now she stole it. She does that. She does that. Maybe one day we can make a Linda doll. Maybe. People don't realize how magnificent dolls are. It's like art, creating a character. You breathe life into that character. And that's immensely incredible when you think about it. When you really, really think about it. That's immensely incredible to be able to breathe life into a character. We did it with action figures when we was younger. We did it with action figures. You playing with action figures, you don't even realize that as a child we was bringing these action figures to life with personalities, which thus was strengthening our imagination. Women, I believe, have that in a different way because they have dolls. And you have two types of dolls, basically. You have a baby doll, which is like a baby, you take care of it. And they got little strollers for a little girl can walk with little strollers and everything. Then you got, the woman doll, the basic doll that you could dress in fashion and all. So it's two types, basically. They have other types too, but we're talking to the main one and shit. You don't have no idea what that's doing to your brain when you get into that shit. Whether boy or girl, or playing with action figures, or even collecting it. You're strengthening your imagination. And one thing about imagination, psychiatrists will tell you it could get dangerous. Yeah, it could get really dangerous and lethal in some cases. So you gotta be careful with it because it grows. Imagination grows. Imagination ain't like some kind of fucking feeling like I feel like going outside today. Well, I feel tired, I'm gonna go to sleep. Imagination ain't like that. It's a part of the brain that actually grows, and it can grow out of control. You see, with that in mind, people don't realize what they can do with dolls and characters they create. It's really amazing. Really amazing. Something really to get into. But a lot of people want to get into shit like they ain't getting into dolls. And yet, you don't know where that can go. You don't know where that can go. That can go places. Whether you know it or not, it can go places. Yeah. You can travel to have an awesome imagination with dolls. Dolls are very powerful. Dolls are just as powerful as an instrument. Dolls are just as powerful as an instrument. Doll is something spiritual with a doll. That's why God said don't make graven images. Because it's something spiritual with a doll. It's something spiritual with images or gods, you know. God said, don't make anything and then worship it because they become powerful. there's this thing called a voodoo doll. Some witchcraft use dolls to hold spirits in. Dolls are very linked to spiritism. They're very linked to the spirituality. They're very powerful, more powerful than a person. A stupid, now I ain't gonna say stupid, I'll be respectful. But a naive person will look at a doll and don't take it serious and say, oh, this, that, and other. But somebody who's vast in creating and vast in expanding, or look at doll and statues in a very odd way. Statues also. See, all of those things are in the Bible of saying be careful about. And dolls is one of them. Not saying dolls in the Bible, but statues, having figures of a person is not real. The Bible warns against that. That's how powerful it can get. Now, a voodoo person or somebody that's in the occult will use dolls to hold people's spirits in. It gets real creepy. Dolls get real creepy. That's how powerful they are. And a lot of people, they mistake what a doll is. They misunderstand. They don't get it. And that's when Rashid coming in. That's when we coming in, because I want to mix them with animation and make them come to life. I want to make them like that. And I never, this is something on RVT that's starting out. So it's going to take a while to do it. It's going to take time and a while. But once it gets rolling, it should be really something to see. It should be really something to experience, because it's never been done before. It's never been done before. I'm not talking about Toy Story, where you see dolls on Toy Story, they talking and everything like that. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about something really advanced in that. But stay innocent with it, because I'm a spiritual person. Yeah, I want to stay innocent. I don't want to go like deep into some shit, and not be able to find my way back home. Because the thing where your creation can kill you. There is a thing like that where your creation can kill you. So, you gotta protect your brain, your mind. Look at the the Mona Lisa. You see what I'm saying? People at one time worshiped that fucking thing. The Mona Lisa, stuff like that. It holds power. Those images hold power. Characters like that, of people, paintings like that, images like that, figures like that. They're very powerful. Imagination come into play when it comes to that. In my opinion, I'm an idealist. I'm a big idealist. So I don't hold back when it comes to shit like that. I really don't. Because I want my imagination to go crazy with it. That's what I want. I really want that. That way I'm able to share it with you guys. I'm talking to my kids on my calls. And they get the sense because they enjoy it. Then in turn I go on social media and share it with you, Rashid Bees, my Rashid Tears out there. And y'all understand. But to the average person who's getting to know who Rashid is and just finding out about RVT, Rashid's a fucking weirdo. They won't never get it. They won't never ever in a million years get it. They won't get it. They won't get it. You gotta get what Rashid RVT is. You gotta get it. It's something you could just say, okay, I know this Rashid guy on social media, It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. You gotta get what this shit is around here. You gotta get it. It's that simple. And personally, I ain't got time to share shit, which I ain't explaining shit. You either get on board or you keep moving. When you come stop here and find out about this. Either get on board or you just keep moving. It's your choice. But I ain't gonna explain shit. I ain't got, and I doubt the people that's into Rashid gonna stop and explain shit because it's too complicated. And y'all Rashid B's know that. Y'all know that. You got a world with a lot of curious people out here asking a lot of questions, and who got time to explain? Nobody got time to explain. Nobody got time to explain. Who would want to? Especially when you're having a nice time. It's like you at a concert, enjoying the concert, then somebody come up to you and say, hey, while you jumping around screaming at a concert, can you tell me who this person on stage is singing? Who is he? Who's gonna want to stop jumping around enjoying themselves to turn and explain to somebody who the fuck on stage singing? That's RVT. You know, nobody got time for this shit. Either get on board or keep moving. But some of you Rashid B's are very patient. Y'all want to explain, and that's good also. But you know, I swear, man. That's a pain in the ass. Now you gotta explain what the fuck going on here. Some people want to. Some people got no problem with it. Talking about Rashid. Rashid is I'm a conversation starter. I've been that way since I was a child. I'm a conversation starter. I understand that. But we on to some crazy shit around here, and that's, you know, I ain't got time to explain to nobody. I'm not going to. I'm really not going to. That's just the way that is. I'm not going to. No explaining. Okay, y'all ready to get out of here? Alright, see that picture y'all looking at right there on the screen? I'm going to use that same picture and do this again. I feel as though that's a good idea because when you think about Rashid, when you think about my videos, when you come here and look at me, a lot of y'all worry, oh, Rashid gonna have a different picture up there. I hope it ain't something to get me upset or, you know. But if I do it this way, y'all know what to expect, and that's giving y'all a break. So we're gonna chill off this picture for a while, you know. So when you come here, they'll know what to expect. And that's better for everybody, I think. Stay out of trouble. Stay homebound. And please be safe. Stay safe, guys. And maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. We'll see. Okay? So, with that in mind, have a nice evening. Thanks for stopping by and take care.